Hey guys, it's me, Jessica Crum with Silverlake. I'm back for another episode of In Your Business, and today we're gonna get in your business, MaryAnn. So if you guys don't know her, I'm sure you do. This is MaryAnn Strange from. Tell us how to say it.
It's YGFBF Kitchen.
YGFBF. Tell us what it stands for.
Your girlfriend's best friend.
Your girlfriend's best friend's kitchen. So we're right off of Oak Street right now, next to Tiptonhurst. Yes. And you've got a restaurant here, but I think everybody knows all the surface level stuff about you, and I want to go a little deeper and get in your business.
Okay.
So tell us something we don't know about MaryAnn after hours.
MaryAnn after hours is very goofy. Like, I am like really goofy.
Okay.
With the kids, we're laughing. With my husband, we're laughing. It's just here.
You're like the class clown of your home.
I am. I'm always laughing, always doing something. It's just off the wall.
Okay, love that. I'm gonna be honest, I probably would have, if you would have said, am I the goofy one or is my husband the goofy one, I would have said, you're the goofy one. So, yeah, 1,000%. You're like giggling every time I see you. I love that. I love that. What's your favorite city that you've ever been to? Atlanta. Okay, put yourself there in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you just, if you could bring one thing from Atlanta to Conway, what would it be?
The food scene. I'm a foodie, but the food scene down there, it's amazing. They have, African cuisine, Italian cuisine. They have all these different types of cuisine. We have it here, but not as effective.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Conway was able to get that,
Yeah. So we need to start right here and support the businesses that exist. Support the Indian restaurant.
Yes.
Support the Korean barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Support the people who are already doing some unique, interesting food.
yes. And the crazy thing about it is once you support them, then other people are like, oh, let me come down here and get some,
It's contagious.
It's
Okay, so Instagram. We see the winning awards. Like you putting out all of these delicious foods all the time, and you're like, just gonna leave this right here. Okay, but here's the deal. I know I'm in business. I know that there are big mountains that we have to climb, and big issues, fires that cause us a lot of strife, a lot of grief. So tell us about some of the things that maybe you as a business owner have dealt with off the gram that didn't make it to the gram, where you had to overcome some things on this journey.
So when we first started, it was a food truck, and so it was just me, my husband, and my son. And what I really struggled with opening up a restaurant was trusting people to do your recipes the way you want them to do, serve the customers the way that you want to serve them. And so my biggest stress is trust. And then it gets a little better once you start, getting a team together that really has the same focus as you as far as food, the brand. If finding people that share that same, I say passion for it, it's a lot easier. But off the ground, it's stressful.
Yes.
As heck. And it's like with the current employees kind of shortage and everything like that, keeping the doors open with just very few staff that I do have.
Yeah.
And I have to jump in the kitchen and help out myself. It's just, those are the things that people don't necessarily see. So when you see us saying, oh yeah, we got to shut down today because we don't have the staff, it's not because we don't want to work. It's just that we have a lot of people that come to the restaurant.
Yeah. It is hopping in there, you guys.
And we don't necessarily always have the staff that can accommodate that. And that's what stresses me out the most.
Yes.
It's like, I want to bring
Because you
food.
find that out like the night before.
Exactly. Or the day of.
Or the day of.
Yeah, like 10 minutes before we're supposed to start. Yeah.
So, do you ever feel overwhelmed with it all?
Yes, I
And
do.
how do you handle that? What's your secret? Like, what tips would you give us, other women in business, for handling the overwhelm?
Well, I would say breathe. Because you can control everything. Just breathe. You cannot control everything. And that's the most thing that I've learned is that I can't please everybody and I can control everything. Being a woman in business or being a business owner, you kind of want to have your hands in everything.
Yeah.
You kind of want to be there. You want it to go your way.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not. And that's okay. You know myself up. I can't control that. If they didn't come to work, I can't control that.
Yes.
I didn't book that venue, I can't control that. It's not for me to do it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for me to do later on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things you just have to breathe, recollect yourself, and just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good. Okay, so you mentioned women in business, so I'm going to dig into that a little bit.
Yeah.
The things we're doing today are the things that our grandparents didn't get the opportunity to do. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And so I feel so much gratitude that I can't ignore the fact that it is still hard for young women in business to earn respect. You know, you have to work for it. You don't just get automatically handed respect when you walk into the room as a woman, especially a young woman. So talking to them, I want you to give a word of encouragement to the next generation of young women who are trying to pursue a dream and hustle towards it.
My advice is to keep going. It's to keep hustling. Keep pushing your brand. Keep doing whatever makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, if I post one picture on Instagram and one person likes it, they liked it. And then they might show it to somebody else. And then that person might, it might grow into something else. But it's just keep pushing for what you want. Because as you said, it is hard. It is, especially opening up a business during a pandemic, open up a business if it's not a pandemic.
Yes.
It's just hard. And especially if you don't know business on the other side as well. Like, taxes.
The business side.
Exactly. So I would say just keep pushing and keep focused on you and your brand. But don't let it be so where I gotta be perfect. We can't be perfect.
Take one step
at a time. We're human. We're gonna make mistakes, and just learn from those mistakes and do something different if you have to. But keep going. You know what I mean? I started pushing plates out the back of my car. Look where I'm at now.
Can't look at you now. Okay, so the people of Conway who are watching this, we're gonna blast this out, and they're gonna say, what can I do like right now to support this woman's business? Tell us, like today, if people are watching, how can they support your business?
So they can always come to the restaurant. We're here at 800 4th Avenue in Conway. We're right adjacent to Tipton Hearst. You can share our stories, share our posts, share just anything you see on social media that helps us get the word out.
Okay. What's your social media handle?
It is YGFBF Kitchen, Restaurant and Catering, I believe it. That's Facebook. Instagram, it is YGFBF_kitchen. And then you can find us on Google if you just type in YGFBF. You know what's crazy? People type in, because on your Google search bar, you can ask questions. One of the questions is, what does YGFBF mean? It automatically pops up.
It's like a frequently asked question.
I know.
I kind of love that.
I know, but yeah, you can find us on social media.
Thank you so much, MaryAnn, for taking the time to hang out with me.
Welcome.
And you guys come support her business right here off Oak Street next to Tipton Hearst.
Thank you.